Hi guys, welcome back to the Big Sew Along. I'm Ginny, and as always, I am thrilled that you choose to spend a little time with me each week. I really appreciate you stopping by. And let's see, what are we talking about this week? We'll get right to it. I don't have any photo bombs from Claude for you guys this week, but I will say that I just wanted to show this picture here of Daisy in her new favorite spot since we moved, and we finally got our porch furniture probably about a month ago now. But ever since we've had that porch furniture, this is where Daisy is 24/7 on the couch staring out, because it's a closed-in porch. So she can see all the other dogs in the neighborhood and bark at all the other dogs, but she doesn't have to get off the couch to do that. So now that is her favorite spot. Anyways, okay, on to the sewing. Enough about the dogs, right? Okay. So last week, oh shoot, and I didn't bring my yarn down here. Last week I was showing off my new knitting bag that I got, and Patty said that of course she loves the bag, but she would also like to know what I was knitting. So I'm gonna pop a picture up here of it. This is a sweater, and I think it's just called the Sideways Tee. It's by Churchmouse yarns, and I am trying to think. I don't think I've ever made another one of their patterns. Oh, I have actually. I've used their patterns to make socks and a hat before. Anyways, it's a really simple pattern, and the yarn I'm using is a cotton cashmere blend from Rowan in like a medium gray color. I have been sort of avoiding grays since my hair has become more and more gray, because I feel like it now just looks all the same. But I don't know, you guys, there's something about like a good gray, like kind of sweatshirty sweater it's hard to say no to. Yeah, so that was the sweater. I was trying to think. I was going to say something else about my sweater. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So this is the thing, like you can tell in this picture here, this is a really simple shape sweater. There's nothing fancy. There's no cabling, there's no color work, there's no simple knitting, purling, decreases, and a couple of short rows. And that's it. So, and you have to think about it a little bit. It's good for when you're, sorry, one of my dogs just came down here, and it's not Claude. It's Arlo, who I never talk about, because he's a very shy dog. He doesn't like to be, in fact, I'm nervous now to have the camera on while he's down here. I know he's gonna leave. Anyways, okay. So, what was I saying? There's nothing complicated about it, but so it's good for like watching a movie or watching TV or whatever. It seems to me, however, that the things that I find really fun and interesting to knit are things that I would never wear. Like a Faro sweater, which I really loved knitting one. I knit that for my dad about a year ago. I really loved making that, but that is not something I would ever wear. Not because I don't like Fair Isle, but because Fair Isle by the nature of the way it's made means that it's got a double layer of yarn the whole way through, so it's super thick, and that's why Fair Isle sweaters tend to be really warm, which is really good if you live in a cold climate, but even in the winter time I can't wear that. It's just too hot. So there's that. I do love cables, so sometimes I find things like that, but what was I gonna say? So the things I really like to knit are not necessarily the things I like to wear. However, the things I like to wear are kind of boring to knit. Anyways, okay. Patty, that is a Sideways Tee from Churchmouse yarns, and my sweater, my yarn color is a little bit darker than the one they have in this picture here. Now, what am I wearing today? My drape back dress from Studio Faro. I'll show you a picture of it right here. So I almost didn't even make this dress, and I'll tell you why. Because this right here is a picture of my muslin, and the muslin I made in like a cotton sheeting, so it obviously doesn't have any stretch. And I don't know if you can see in one of the pictures, the neckline is really high. It was hard for me to even get it over my head. And then you'll see another picture where you can see how it's really tight across the arm, like right here. Anyways, so I debated about it for like 3 days. I was like, I don't know. I mean, I was thinking I would make it in a jersey anyway, but I was really thinking that even in a jersey it might not work. So this pattern is the Drape back tunic. This is from Studio Faro. The Drape back tunic is one of those one-piece sewing patterns that's easy to make and a delight to wear. The pattern is one size only and best cut in lightweight jersey. It can be made in light drapey cottons, but you'll need to grow the pattern to make sure there's enough room across the back area. So I should have known that it was going to be too, and I did know it was going to be too tight across the back in that mock-up. But even so, I thought, even in jersey, is it even going to be like stretchy enough or comfortable enough to wear, because it was so tight across the back? Anyways, as you can see, I did end up making it in this cobalt blue. This fabric is a rayon spandex jersey, and I got this one at Haberman's. And I lied, I do have a little photo bomb from Claude there. You'll see his tail in my pictures. Anyways, yeah, you can wear it as is, or you can wear it like pulled up like this, so it looks more like a short, like a sleeveless, and it's super comfortable. As it turns out, I really like this. I cut this one too long because obviously in the knit it's just bigger all around, so I definitely could have gone shorter in this. I just didn't know how short I could go. So instead, for this one, what I did was I just transported myself back to 1985 and tied a big knot in the side, and I actually really like the way that looks. I don't know that I'll make this again, but I am glad that I made it because I do think it's really cute. I do have another jersey I can make this out of. However, the other jersey I have has a pattern in it, and this has a center front seam and a center back seam, so I'm afraid if I don't match my patterns exactly, it's not going to look too great. So I don't know. I'll think about it. I may make this again. It was super fast, super easy, and at the end of the day, I think it's pretty darn cute. Okay, now the other Studio Faro pattern I was working on was this one, the draped skirt. Now, excuse these pictures. This is just me throwing the skirt on over a pair of leggings and a tank top that I had under a tunic. So, admittedly, it's not looking its best. However, number one, this skirt is supposed to be made for like a ponte weight. And the fabric that you're seeing here is actually just a cotton spandex. Like it's not as heavy as ponte. It's a heavier t-shirt weight, but it is not as heavy as ponte. And yeah, I am not sold on this skirt. And there's nothing wrong with the pattern. It's exactly what I thought it would be. I think I probably need to cut it like a size bigger or two. Also, it has this thing, I don't know if you're going to be able to see in the pictures. It has this section at the front hem where it bows out a little bit. I'll see if I can find a picture. Here, I'll show you this one here. This one, you can see where it makes a big crease at the front, at the hem. And that's the center front seam. And I don't, it's really supposed to, like in the ponte, it would stay out more. Either way, I don't really like that. And I couldn't figure out a way to reduce the amount of fabric there to get rid of that like crease or flare without making the opening at the bottom too small to be able to walk. It's a cute skirt. I did not finish this one. I didn't hem it and I didn't put a waistband on it. I tried it on and I was like, I don't know about this. Anyways, I'll find another drapey ruched skirt of some sort. I'm just not 100% on this one. The other thing that I have in this picture, though, is my Trish Newbery lockdown lounge top, which I was making to go with this skirt. It's fine. It's pink, so I have, of course, plenty of things to wear it with. This one is in a pink silk twill that I got at Field Fabrics about a year ago on a road trip with my mom. I will link to that video below in case you want to look at it, the haul video. Anyways, this is like a silk, heavier weight silk twill. It's about the weight of a 4-ply silk. It's matte though. It doesn't have any shine to it. So anyways, the lockdown lounge top. This is the second time I've made this. Really like this top. It's very, very easy. And I really like the shape and the fit. I decided the first one I made was a little too wide in the neck, and because this is so generous in the body, instead of just narrowing the neckline, I just cut 1/2 inch off the center front and 1/2 inch off the center back, so that decreased the entire circumference of the top by 2 inches, which made my neck hole 2 inches smaller, and the rest of it, like I said, it's so generous, it really doesn't matter that much. I'm not 100% sure, but I think in this pattern she has an option for a knit sleeve, long sleeves that you can add to this. I'm not 100% sure if that's this top or not, but I think it is. This one, I also made a facing for the neckline and also for the armhole. In the pattern, I can't remember, I'm pretty sure the neck comes with a binding. It comes with a binding for the neck and just a simple narrow hem at the sleeves, and I think the bottom hem is about 1 inch. I just put facings on the neck and the sleeves. I tend to like that. I like the stitch line that you get when you top stitch that down. Anyways, yeah, I was really happy with this. I love this fabric. I love this color. I will definitely wear this top with a lot of things, although unfortunately it will not be with this skirt. So those were the 2 Studio Faro things I made this week. And then I also made, I know you guys are going to be able to hear that. That's my my scaredy cat dog digging in the corner behind me. He's so sweet. Okay. The other thing I wanted to say about the Studio Faro that was, Doris left me a message letting me know that their security certificate expired. The Studio Faro website, there you get that like alert that says it's not secure. I don't know what's going on with that. I feel bad that like I was trying to get you guys to go there, and it apparently expired like the day after I bought my patterns there, because it was the day that I posted my video that Doris went on there and she got that notification. I did not get that when I was on there the day before, so I don't know what to say. I did buy a couple of other patterns already, and hopefully they'll just update their website security so that we don't have to deal with that, because I'm not comfortable buying things from websites that when you get that, you know, security alert thing. Okay, so anyways, I just wanted to say thank you, Doris, for letting me know that. I really appreciate it. Okay, so the other thing is, what? Like, nothing. I have this hot pink leopard print rayon challis, and I got this last year. It's like pink and gray. It's not really black. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Anyways, I got that last year from Stone Mountain and Daughter, and I really love that fabric, and I would really like to use it for something for the fall. So I was thinking about a couple of different things. I could do the envelope dress that we talked about last week by Cris Wood Sews. The other thing, I'll put a picture up here of the things I'm thinking about. So that was my idea. However, when I bought this fabric, I originally bought it to make this, what's it called? The tie front dress or top. and that is from the Maker's Atelier. It's just called the tie blouse and dress. I was going to make the dress version. So I don't have that pattern, and I don't have the Cris Wood pattern, but I would buy either one of those. Curious to know if you guys like one or the other better for this particular fabric. Also, shoot, now I'm not going to be able to remember. One of you guys asked me if I could do a sew along for the Tracey jacket from Tina Givens, and I'm going to go look up who that was. It was Rachel. Rachel asked if I could do a sew along for the Tina Givens Tracey jacket. I'll put a picture of it right here. I am definitely going to do that. I am going to try to do it for next week. It really just depends on whether or not I can find any fabric that I want to make that out of. Although I have to say, I had this kooky idea to maybe do it in denim and wear it like a denim jacket. I really, really wanted a denim jacket last fall, but I really don't like the idea of a traditional denim jacket. I was thinking about making like an oversized blazer or something, and then I was like, that's not really me. So I gave up the idea, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if I found like a good dark denim, if I could make the Tracey jacket out of that, and if that would be cute. What do you think? Maybe? Alright guys, I think that is it for me this week. So as always, thank you very, very much for stopping by. Please hit like, hit subscribe, come back and see me again next week. And until then, happy sewing.